really work things out between you, that other person, and definitely your relationship with Christ, and then move on from there. If you can't move on from there, then that relationship's dead in the water.
Hasta la vista.
This is the only exception I would make. If we're married and we have kids, it's going to be real hard for me to leave my kids because, you know, that's just whack. I don't like, oh, you got to go to your mom's house this weekend. Oh, then my kids don't want to stay with me on the weekday. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, kids I might consider, but it's not going to be because of you. It's just going to be because of the kids. So I'll actually be faking it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll still be fine with that regardless. But my take on it is, I mean, if it's a relationship, and of course it depends on like the circumstances for me. Like, I'm a very circumstantial person. Now, the first reaction is going to be, of course, to step off and like, nah, you messed up. But, you know, the more, it also depends on the reason on why you cheated. Of course, you're going to be like, oh, no, you could have easily just sat there and just told me what I did wrong and blah, blah, blah. But some people kind of like, you know, be asking for it. Like, they do little childish stuff. It's just like Matt Barnes. Like, Matt Barnes, if some of you guys don't know, he plays, which team he played for the NBA?
He's on the Grizzlies.
He's on the Memphis Grizzlies, all right? Now, a couple months back, this dude was over here talking about he was in a relationship with Rihanna. And then got, like, straight dissed by Rihanna. So I'm like, I don't know this dude like that. I don't even like him like that. And then, like, a couple days ago, this dude gets caught up because his wife was out supposedly messing around with Derek Fisher. And he gets pissed and go all the way out there and talk about something. Oh, nah, you can't be messing with my girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, ain't you the same dude that was just, like, you know, messing around? Talking you was messing around with Rihanna. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you kind of asked for it. Like, you don't put her out there because you a celebrity in reality. So, you know, now she's supposedly with somebody else. Now you got a problem with it. Now, they're, like I said, they're married. So if I was if I was actually married, I probably would, like, consider a second chance depending on, like, how long y'all been, you know, you've been doing whatever you was doing. But of course, I'm going to want to leave because that's just, it's hard to deal with. It messes up your ego. And one thing you don't want to mess with a man is clearly his ego.
This is where we disagree. I don't care what I do beforehand. You don't cheat on. You don't cheat on me, bro. Like I really don't understand that. Like how people like, I love them, but I cheat. You can't. If you love somebody, you cannot cheat. Like cheating is just unacceptable.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's unacceptable, but you still do it. I mean, I just look at it like that. Like I said, I'm not trying to defend the cheaters, but I'm just saying people make mistakes, homie.
I'm saying even if I cheat, that don't mean you can cheat. Cause I made a mistake. You know what I mean? Don't cheat on me just cause I did it. That's another reason why I would never cheat. Is because I think if I cheated,
you feel like they're gonna give him a pass?
You think you got a hard pass, and you just going, oh yeah, I think I'm a cheat today. Like, I'm not with that at all.
I don't think anybody wakes up and says, "Oh, I think I'm gonna cheat today."
You'd be surprised.
I have a lot of. You can ask Josh. I have a lot of female friends. They'll call me like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to cheat on my boyfriend." What? I'm like, hold on, can you say that again? Because like, you know how somebody say something and then you like, they didn't just say that. Let me ask them one more time.
Do you be like, you need Jesus?
Well, I'm like, cheat on your boyfriend. That's
honey, just go back to sleep. Just go back to bed.
Honestly, you'd be surprised at the ridiculous stuff that, you know, us guys hear, honestly, when it comes to females. Because I grew up with 3 older sisters, and I just heard some of the most blasphemous stuff when it comes to cheating and all that. Like, I remember one of my sisters was there like, you know, they're not really my boyfriend unless I cheat on them. I'm like, hold on, what?
Whoa. Flag on the play.
Hold it. What? Why are we even, like, what? That doesn't even make even a little bit of sense. How do we even get there?
You think that's bad? So, I'm on the phone with my best friend, who I love dearly. Love the girl. She's talking to me. She has a boyfriend, you know. And this guy's trying to talk to her, right? So she tells her boyfriend, well, we're not going to put a title on it. We're not going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So I'm like, but she like, we're going to be exclusive. I'm like, so What's the point of y'all being boyfriend and girlfriend without the title of boyfriend and girlfriend?
Because the title, it complicates stuff, you know. That's the reason why, you know, anytime you get the label on there, that's when everybody act up.
Right, but she didn't even say that. This was way worse than what he just said. This is her, I promise you, right hand up to God, this is exactly what she said. I don't want to be at the mall, like, and then some guy try to talk to me, and then I'm like, I got to be like, I got a boyfriend. What?
Then you're obviously not committed enough to that person, and you
Exactly.
shouldn't be in a relationship with them.
Exactly. I feel like nowadays, this is what I don't understand about our generation. Number one, I don't know where we got this talking stage. I'm sure y'all know what the
I'm
talking
down
stage
with
is.
the talking stage.
I'm not with
I'm
it.
about to disagree with
I'm
you.
gonna explain y'all my piece. My little piece. Right, this is my piece on it. Okay. Now, in elementary school, I remember like it was yesterday.
Oh, my Jesus.
I look at a girl, you know what I'm saying? You know they was feeling me because, you know, I was that man.
Hey, look,
I
this ain't
look
the
at
time to
them,
pimp yourself out,
they
brother.
look at me, you know what I'm saying? The eye contact is there, you know what I mean? I walk up, pass the note, bow.
Do you
What's
like
on
me?
this note? You may ask, bro, AK. I'm going to tell you what's on the note. Will you be my girlfriend? Yes, no, maybe.
What is the maybe?
I never got maybe before. I don't even know what that means. I just put it because like, I don't want her to say no. You know what I mean? Maybe she put maybe.
Like, yes or maybe.
Yes or maybe.
So
Yes
what's,
or yes.
So what's
So then they'll be like yes, or they'll be like no, or I never got maybe before. And then, you know, as I got older, I started to realize those days were over. And then like it was like, oh, you can't be my boyfriend or girlfriend. Now we have to talk for months at a time. I'm like,
Yes.
why are we doing this?
Yes.
Like,
It's a
we can-
test.
no, it's not a
It's
test.
an
This is
exam.
what talking does. It confuses everything.
It's the quiz before the exam.
There you go.
When you talk to
Like the way you
somebody,
think.
now it's like, oh, am I cheating or am I not cheating? Like this what I don't like
That's
about the talking
definitely
stage.
a big issue.
That's
It's
what I don't like about the talking
who
stage.
are you talking to?
Yeah, we talk. Okay, what does that mean? No one knows what it means. That's why it's called the talking stage. So if me and Rita talk, and then I go take some girl named Jessica to Starbucks.
Why she gotta be Jessica?
I was just watching Key and Peele the other day. So
And Jessica came up?
Yeah, you didn't see?
No, we ain't getting into that.
Substitute Teacher?
Nah, go ahead.
You really need to watch it. It's hilarious. But I take Jessica to TGI Fridays, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's endless apps there, you know. So we eating good over there, right? So then Rita walks in TGI Fridays, see me eating endless appetizers with Jessica. I got mozzarella sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica got
You getting real
honey
descriptive
barbecue
like
wings,
this happened
right?
before.
I got mango tea, you know what I'm saying? Jessica got a raspberry tea, right? So we crushing the endless apps, you know what I'm saying? Drinking mango tea, laughing, ha ha ha. And walks in Rita. Does Rita have the right to get mad and say, how could you do this? Or do I have the right to say, Rita, we just talking. Guess what, Josh? No one knows. Because no one knows what the talking stage is. This is why I hate it. I hate it. It's ruining my life.
No, okay,
Because-
okay. Let's clear this up then, because I'll make it common sense for you. One, what is it called again? The talking phase, right? Well, how about you talk, and then you lay down the laws. All right, and we say what's okay and what's not okay. Oh, I'm just talking, but you can talk to other people if you want. Oh, we talking about the end of the day. You ain't talking to nobody. What is that called? Talking, bruh.
Why would I talk to you and I make you my girlfriend?
Because you don't know. Because you don't know.
If we not going to talk to nobody else.
Simple and plain, because you don't know them like that. Like, honestly, you know how, like, you got these phases with some girls, and, you know, they seem all nice and holy and dope, and you be like, oh, my God, I can see myself marrying her. And as soon as you give her that title, that's when she turned to the Exorcist, and she just like, what you want, man? You better stop talking to me like that. Nah, you can't have my fish. I want it. Nah, you can't. You got different levels of it, man. Like, that's why you got to weed them out. 'Cause I feel like if you talk to a person for a certain amount of time, their realness slowly but surely creeps in, and you start to find out who they really are.
I'm going to tell y'all like this, bro. The talking stage is whack.
Well, why don't you just wipe the girls up then?
I'm going to tell you why, bro. I'm going to tell you why. The talking stage makes people get content. Because, like,
That is true.
when you start talking to somebody, after a certain point, they become your girlfriend, but y'all still in the talking stage. So both people are asking themselves, well, you know, we talk, so, it's everything's good right now. Like, why would I, take another step, or why would I do this? It's because they get comfortable, bro. That's why the talking stage is dead. It's dead. It needs to go away. It needs to never come back.
Let me ask you a question, K. Do you talk?
What do you mean?
Do you talk to girls?
Yes.
Okay, then shut up then. You acting like
I don't have a choice, bro.
That's like got a choice.
That's like saying, do you shoot threes? It's a 3-point line there, bro. You're going to shoot a three eventually. You feel me? Like I can't go over. I can't go over top of what it is, bro. I can't just be demanding girls. You know what I mean? I know attractive guy and all that. I know that.
I told you not to do that while we on air. You cannot pimp yourself out.
I know my beard
like
looks really nice today because I just got a shape up last night. I understand that. But with that being said, I can't just walk up to a girl like, hey, my name is Broadway K. I know what you're thinking, and yes, you do want to be with me, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to skip the talking stage, and you're just going to be my girlfriend. She going to look at me like, boy, if you don't sit down, because I can't overrule the game, bro. I can't do that.
But if you supposedly that dude, you can.
I can't play against the Orlando Magic and say, you know what, since this game away, I'm going to just go home, and y'all going to have to meet me there and then play me. No, they're going to be like, boy, David Stern said, or Adam Silver said, the game is here. Ain't no going nowhere else. You can't go across the game, bro. You have to adapt. That's the thing. I've always been able to adapt. You know what I mean? I was passing notes. Now I'm in the talking stage. I'm good
so
at
do you want people to bring back the do you like me?
Yes.
I think we should bring back the dating stage, where maybe it's not your girlfriend or boyfriend, but you guys are dating and you're not dating anybody else.
But that's the same as talking to me.
Yeah, I guess true.
But this is what I'm saying.
Don't call it talking, though.
If this is why I like the boyfriend-girlfriend thing better, bro. If you my girlfriend and I start to not really like you like that, guess what I can do? Oh, yeah, I don't like you no more. You're not my girlfriend. Bam. No confusion. If we stop liking each other or it don't go well, we done.
I mean, it sounds good.
It sounds great,
so Rita,
actually.
Rita, I got a question. One, do you have a problem with the talking phase?
Not really. As long as it doesn't go on for too long.
How long is too long for you? Before you be like, I'm wasting my time. He ain't trying to.
Definitely a month.
You said a month.
See? She thinks a month, right?
Yeah. If you're talking
this is my thing, bro. If we like each other.
Yeah.
Why are we waiting?
Because people change over time. You gotta weed that out, man. Because honestly,
you're not marrying them when you become their boyfriend, girlfriend.
That's my point.
But at the end of the day, I feel like when you put that relationship title on there, that means you really are working towards marriage. So that means if you got a lot of BS in your head, I'm gonna deal with it.
Too much,
well, then
instead of just breaking up with them, when you just talking and y'all just all right, we fell off. Whereas if y'all actually a couple and y'all was together for like 2 months. And you're like,
bro, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Oh, matter of fact, you brought up the whole kids knows thing. Let me ask you a question. How long do relationships last? 5 days? So I had a girl literally break up with one of my best friends because he didn't have no lotion. She was like, "Can I have some lotion?" He's like, "Nah." All right, we breaking up. What?
What grade was this?
This is my thing, though, bro.
This was 6th grade.
Sixth grade, okay.
They broke up, though. You feel me?
That's my point. So
there was no confusion.
She needed a man to support her lotion needs.
She was ashy. So she like, if you don't got no lotion, I'm going to keep being ashy. I feel her.
So you going to break up with a girl because she don't give you no lotion?
Now, let me see.
You have to think about it?
No, I wouldn't.
Can you petty?
But I do have some.
Petty wop, bruh.
I do have some hilarious stipulations where like I would really break up with you.
Yeah, K's one of the guys said if your feet don't look good, he breaking up with you.
I got a foot fetish. Like
what?
Why would you say that?
Because your feet are not pretty, don't even think about it. This how I know a girl feet not pretty. If you got on socks the first 6 times I see you, I know your feet ugly. Stop hiding it.
He has a level for it.
Stop hiding it. The first 2 times, okay, maybe she just has some nice shoes.
What if it's the winter?
If it's the winter, I'll let that slide. But if I'm over your crib,
see. But the thing is, that fades into your talking phase. What happens if it's cold and you never see her feet?
That will never happen.
I'm listening
because I'm gonna be like, "Do you got ugly feet?" I'm gonna keep it 100.
You gotta take your socks off before I can date you.
How she gonna lie if I'm looking at her?
Oh, we're gonna be like, "Take off your shoes right now, girl."
Yeah, I always do that.
I want the shoe off. The socks too. I don't care how cute the socks. I want to see them toes. Like what? No,
I like toes, bro. Everybody have something that they like that people be like, "What?"
No, that's not true at all.
I like girls with big eyes, bro.
There's
like
nothing
it.
wrong with that.
Childlike features. I like it. Oh, she's so
So that
cute.
means you
Look
a
at her
slight
eyes.
you a slight
I like
pedophile?
that. I like little buttony. I like little buttony noses. You know what I mean? Like, oh, little nose. Little nose.
All right, you starting to sound
I
like
like
creepy.
those.
The more the time goes by, you
And
sound.
then I like girls with pretty feet, bro. If you don't have pretty feet, we're really not gonna get nowhere.
All right, Rita. So I have a question for you. All right.
No, I got a question
All right.
for her first.
Okay,
bro.
go ahead. No,
Okay.
my bad.
It's been on my mind all day, right? Cause like girls always complaining. You feel me? Always complaining.
You gonna get feminists in here like, oh, I
So-
can't believe he said that about us.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna keep it. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it.
No, we
all the way
complain a
100.
lot. I'll accept that.
Oh, you do. I ain't lying. Say you
Girls
don't.
complain a lot. So it's my thing, right? I went through a real traumatizing thing not too long ago. It was over the summer. So it was this girl. She was real pretty, right? I finally got it. I'm like, all right, you know, let's go out somewhere. She agreed. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we went out to eat, right? And then it was time for the check to come. I'm a man, you know. I'm a man's man, you know. Pay the bills. This girl paid for me. I never felt more like feminine in my life. Like I really felt like I got took out on a date.
You did.
Like
She
the
just
check
took
came,
you out on a
the
date,
check
yeah.
came, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I tried to grab it. She snatched it from me, and her card was already in her hand. Boom, boom. And
You
it
should
just happened.
marry
And
her.
I was just like, I can't. It's too late. It was gone.
Son, you should
Right?
marry her, son.
I didn't know how to act. You know, I didn't know what was going on. I was confused. Never happened to me before, right? So, this is what I want to ask you. Oh, it's not gonna be what you think I'm about to ask. What would be your ideal first date?
That was basically about to be my question, you Steve.
Ideal first date. Oh gosh. Okay, so
Oh,
to be
she,
honest,
hey, look, she
I
clearly ain't got
don't
no
think
standard. She
about
got
Like she
hey,
about to complain.
hey, she like she ain't got no standard. She like, hey, no matter where you take me for real. Just as long as you take me out.
as long as it's somewhere like adventurous and fun.
What's adventurous? 'Cause I can take you to McDonald's and take you on in the hood, and I can.
Okay,
You get on
that's not
that
my
slide.
kind of adventure.
and I can take you on an adventure.
Maybe outdoors somewhere, but not too outdoorsy.
What's too
Let's
outdoorsy?
not
I feel
go
like
camping.
if you outdoors,
It's
you
Not my
outdoors.
thing. I don't know. Drive to see the sunset or something.
Hold on, a first date? That's some gone with the
yeah.
wind kind of stuff. We better get married if I'm
I'm
waking
not
up that
gonna lie.
early.
I'm feeling what she's saying. That sound free.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Like free,
Free,
can't
but you still
argue
got-
with
Cheaper
that.
the better.
$3.99. What?
I know I'm dating college guys, so
Hey, as long as you
they're
ain't
as
one of them
poor
girls.
as I am.
I'm liking her already.
Maybe out to dinner.
Not to dinner.
That's kind of, well, first date, yeah, because then you can talk and get to know each other more. And
Do you believe? Do you
so.
believe that a guy that spends more than $100 on a date is irresponsible with his money?
Yes.
on a first date, yeah,
Thank you, man.
This is why I would never spend $100.
unless he's
First
rich.
of all, I'm not spending $100. Let's get that straight. Let's just get that off jump. I'm not spending $100. Second of all, why would I spend $100 on somebody that I might not even like?
Then
This is true.
the question is, people gonna be like, then why are you taking them out?
Because I want to know if I like them.
I understand.
That's why I take you to McDonald's, take you to B-Dubs on wing night.
Hey, hey,
Hey, tell them they better know.
Hey.
McAdoo's on wing night, even cheaper. You know what I mean? Do something, a little ha-ha, a setting where it's not like I got to tuck my napkin in my shirt and talk with my chin up and eat with my salad fork. Like,
And then
I'm
you
not
gotta keep
taking
your
you
pinky
nowhere
up.
like that on the first date if I don't know I like you. Now, it's different if, like, we known each other for a while, been around each other, and then I just out of nowhere, like, you know what? I think I like you. I want to take you out on a date. Let's see where it goes. That's different. I might take you to Red Lobster then. But if it's just like, oh,
with
I
the
got your
cheddar
number.
biscuits.
Yeah, cheddar biscuits on deck.
Cheddar biscuits.
But it's different if, like, I just get your number, like, oh, yeah, then we text. I'm like, oh, let's go out to eat. Just know, when I say go out to eat, Applebee's 2 for $20, B-Dubs wing night, McAdoo's wing night. I'm not spending $100.
I had a girl at my job literally tell me, and she was like, if a guy ever asked me to go to Applebee's, she would never talk to him again because Applebee's is trifling.
Has she ever had Applebee's before?
Yeah, she did. She said it's trifling. She said she would not even look at him if a guy actually asked him that. But regardless of that, I definitely agree that a guy would be extremely irresponsible with his money to spend
You
over on a
can't say
job.
that though.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne said it the best. It's not tricking if you got it.
Hey.
If he's rich,
Yeah,
that does
if
not
he's
mean
rich.
anything to him.
Well, put it like this. Even I'm gonna go the Floyd Mayweather route. This dude rich. All right, we all know he got buku cash. He said, "Man, I'd much rather go to Applebee's than go to a like a really expensive restaurant."
That's the
Because
hood
I'm gonna
in
tell
him.
you, no, that's not even the hood. And I'm gonna tell you, I went to one of them joints. I spent like 120. There was my girlfriend at the time. We was dating for like 3 years. I always wanted to know. I was just like, all right, let me be rich. Let me be rich and white for a second, and let me go to one of these real expensive
You
restaurants.
definitely love her.
Yeah,
Continue.
exactly. So we go to the joint, and we didn't even get. I got like a lamb. I don't even remember what she got. It's like some goat or something. I don't know. It was something. It was 2 things. I get the bill. That joint was $150.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
$150. So I'm like, oh, hold on. I still can eat. Like, son, when I say that lamb was the smallest thing I ever seen in my life, just imagine Popeyes and you get a wing. That's what I got. And they sat there and charged me $50 for it.
Not to get off topic, but he just touched on a real important topic. I'm gonna tell you this story. All right, I told Josh the story. He was crying, laughing. All right, but I didn't think it was funny. So it was prom. It was prom night. Everybody knows prom. The hype on prom is crazy, right? So I got my date. I'm looking pretty good. Got my ascot on, my black suit, my Armani glasses. Don't jock my style because you're hearing the brands. You can't do it like me. But anyway,
I just told you not to do it and you did it again.
but anyway, took my date who I used to, that was she was it,
You sound like you in love.
I probably was at the time. I'm not sure, but I probably was, right? So we went to this nice. We had a party bus. I'm a crew guy. Like I love my friends are real close to me. So we had a party bus. It was like 10 of us, and then our 10 dates. So we went to Kobe's. You ever heard of Kobe's?
No.
It's like Kodo's, but in Maryland. You know what I mean?
I don't know what Kodos.
Kodo's is right down the street.
Rita, where are you from?
Connecticut.
Son,
that's
she is
why.
from Connecticut. Leave her alone.
She probably only eat corn.
Very north.
You only eat corn?
She not from Nebraska.
Corn. What?
Anyway, back to the point. So we order our food, right? And everybody's having a great time, right? Then the checks come. So I'm telling the story. So everybody's laughing, ha ha ha, right? But as I'm telling this story, as the checks hit the table, I noticed people stop laughing a little bit. So when the dude, you ever got like a 71 on the test, or like a real bad grade, like a 71 where you thought you were gonna get an A,
Yeah.
or like you got a real bad grade on the test, you're like, hold on,
Mm-hmm.
and you notice the teacher put it face down, right? So that was when I already knew he put it face down. I was like, hold on, must be something wrong with this check, right? So I looked at it. You can ask my friends if you ever meet my high school friends, they'll tell you this. So
I
they
wish I'm
handed
one
me
of
the
them.
check. I looked at it, and I fainted. I really passed out. I'm gonna tell you why I passed out. My bill was $188.67 for me and my date. I could not.
What did you get?
I honestly, I think I must have ordered stock in the company because $188. I really should have went out there and changed the name of the restaurant to K's because I felt like I owned it after that. $188, right? I pass out. Boom. Right? Everybody like, oh my God, he passed out. So they start fanning me, right? So I wake up. And I woke up. I had drool everywhere. So I was like, man, I had the craziest dream that I just spent $188.67. So they had.
Remember the exact change though.
Yeah.
So my friend looked at me and he handed me my check face down again. So I'm like, okay, like this must be bad news again, and it was real. $188.67. Me and my prom date don't talk much anymore.
Y'all went Dutch.
I can't forget no one for that, man. $188. And she just looked at me like it wasn't $100, like it was $10.
Oh, mind you, we went to a private school, so a lot of the people, like a lot of people at that school had money.
I wasn't one of them.
Me neither.
I've had a job since 7th grade for a reason.
Yeah, I'm about to say we didn't count on that, but because it costs like $10,000 to go there. It was basically like LCA, except for it wasn't nowhere near as strict as LCA.
Okay.
You could actually dance at prom, right?
Yeah, I was two-stepping.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I went to
Boom,
private school
boom,
too.
boom,
It was a
boom.
Christian school, and we had banquet because
Oh,
prom
so you
was
sheltered?
too secular.
Oh, you sheltered, huh?
Well, my school life was.
Oh, okay. I mean, you was asking. You know.
All right, so yeah, we definitely got off topic, but
Oh, we got extremely off topic, but at the end of the day, that's how that thing go. But all you guys, we got some music for you, so y'all can listen. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna have some more questions for Rita. Rita, you gonna stay with us, right? You ain't gonna leave us?
Yeah.
I understand. I understand. Kay's a little ratchet. It's okay. We understand.
not ratchet.
Yeah, whatever. But here is Lecrae. All I need is you.
It's radio for our generation.
You're listening to 90.9 FM. The Light.
Welcome back, viewers. This is the J&K Show, and we're here with another beautiful guest. Introduce yourself, young lady.
My name's Elisa. I'm a student here at Liberty.
What year are you?
I'm technically a senior.
Technically, so that means you're not a senior.
No, by credits I'm a senior, but I'm gonna do a victory lap. Let's just go with that.
Oh, I completely understand that. I'm a fifth year senior, okay? Okay, what you, 6 years?
Fifth.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, sometimes I like to tell people I'm making a career out of it,
but
but hopefully not.
I completely understand. Now, Lisa, are you single?
I'm not.
All right, good. That's perfect.
It's
the last
exactly
person that
what
was
we
single.
needed. The last one was single.
Yeah, the last one's single. So now we get two different perspectives in our relationship.
All right, and just so you guys know, we have a lot of pretty people on the show.
On campus, for real.
Yeah, but on this show.
Well,
So if you're pretty, you know, maybe you can.
stop making our
Let
show
us
sound
know.
shallow.
Anyway, like I was saying, we have the pretty Elisa here, and the first thing we would like to know about Elisa is, because this is something I struggle with very hard, which I was telling you guys earlier. How do you feel about the, I'm making hand quotes here, talking stage? First of all, do you know what the talking stage is?
I feel like I've heard different definitions of the talking stage. So, do you want to define it for me? Like, what is the talking stage?
The talking stage is the little gray area of, you're not my boyfriend or girlfriend, but like we're
texting.
Well,
No,
we're
it's
just
past
talking.
texting.
Like it's like a relationship, but it ain't a relationship. It's kind of like the prelims before the relationship.
Okay. And the question is, how do I feel? What do I think about that?
Because I personally cannot stand it at all.
But
You
he does
can't
it.
stand it.
Yeah, but I do it because I adapt to the game like the real guy.
Okay. For me, I appreciate that stage
Whoop.
because I'm a slow mover.
Whoop,
And
whoop.
so, you know, if you're just easing into dating, going on dates, like casual dating, but not, you know, necessary boyfriend, girlfriend, like making that commitment. I appreciate that stage just to still kind of figure out where you guys stand. I think out of that can come the DTR, and then you can finally decide, like,
The DTR? What that mean?
define the relationship, doc.
Oh, I was about to say that's some type of Mexican.
Oh, there you go. with the
Mexican
racism.
party.
You
No,
already
it's-
started.
Actually, no. The first time I heard that term was here on campus at Liberty.
You hear a
so-
lot of stuff on campus that you just never heard of before.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking like, who be making this stuff up? Like, but I've never. And I'm glad she said all confident, like we knew what it was too. It was DTLR.
I was like-
DTR document.
And I'm like,
Had a chin up.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly.
No,
what
y'all
that
don't
is.
know.
I don't think I know what that is.
Well, let
but-
me tell you.
But,
Alright.
but see, she understands my plight, okay? Talking stages are great, okay? You find out, like, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to know what you dating before you actually commit. You ain't sitting here trying to, you know, already get into that commitment stage and be like, oh, I done, you know, wifed up a tragedy. Like, you don't want to deal with that. You got to test it out. I refuse to talk to someone. I mean, I refuse to just straight go on dates and then be like, oh yeah, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Like
No, that's not cool. That's like adding the commitment is a big deal.
exactly.
And if you're not ready to, you know, be like, okay, hey, I want to be with you exclusive, like, don't do it.
and
You're
all-
right. You're
And
right.
don't
but
feel
this,
pressure.
This is my thing though. It gets to a point where you're doing all the relationship stuff. Like I feel like it's all in who you are and who you like meet. Cause I'm so slow. When I tell y'all, I take it slow. I mean, I'm talking quick.
And you want to go straight into a relationship? That don't even make sense, Kay.
But the reason why I go slow is because it's like if you give me everything that I want without me committing to you, then it's like.
Then why?
Why commit?
Yeah,
and I feel like
commit?
that's what happens to a lot of people. Like I was telling somebody earlier, it's girls that I've literally talked to since I was in the 9th grade, and we've never got out that stage because it's like, for what? You know what I mean? Like,
well, then clearly you didn't like.
Well, then one of you needs to bring up the situation. Like, hey, are we going to move forward, or are we just going to stay here, like at arm's distance? So I think, Kate, you as a man, that is your position to step up and bring to the table.
I like you.
Thank you.
You know what? This is what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Don't let Josh pump your head up. Because the minute you say something that he don't like, he right off the bandwagon.
That is very true. But
because I know you, and I know what I'm about to ask you, and I know the answers you about to give.
Okay.
And he's gonna be like, "Who is this?"
She must got some fluke beliefs there. But no, I mean, I feel like the same thing. Like, if you're gonna talk to the person and it hasn't progressed, more likely it's your fault. And like, you know.
And can I just say to the females, if you're stuck in that situation and it's been, I don't know, like months and you're still not sure, you either need to bring it up again. If he's not bringing it up, you need to bring it up. And if he's not feeling it, just go.
Step off. If it's not going nowhere, yeah.
I mean, if you're our age, still in college, you have a whole lot of life ahead of you.
So much fish in the sea.
It's an ocean. It's an ocean, guys.
And you ain't got to go on Tinder to find it.
And don't let the Liberty pressure you. Like, oh man, you got to find a man.
No, you want
don't.
You want to know what like the truth about like that whole like ring by spring and all that stuff now? That I guarantee you that rate gonna go up now that they got those married dorms. I'm telling you, you gonna see
dorms.
Married
Hold on.
dorms. Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that?
They're making them.
They have married dorms now. You know what?
People are married on campus.
Yes.
Wow.
And they're gonna have their own little section. Now,
but other universities have that.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure, but that's not Liberty. Like you gotta think those other universities also probably have co-ed dorms.
Oh,
like
true.
So this one is totally different. So now you have to get
people about to begin fake marriages, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that rule change is definitely gonna have a whole bunch of people sitting here just trying to commit. They're like, oh man, let's get married now, babe. We've only been dating for 4 months. I know, but I feel it, man. I feel it. Okay, all right. Well,
next semester they're gonna be divorced.
Yeah, you don't want to say it, but you hate to say it. You hate to say it.
And again, going back to that commitment thing. If you're not ready, you're not ready. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
The thing is, though, I think my problem is, I don't know really if I'm not ready or if I am ready.
Okay, you're not ready.
No, like really, like I'm a different guy. Like, and when I actually like somebody, I'm a different guy, bro. Like, I'm the same me, but I do a lot of nice things. You know what I'm saying? The things that you as my friend would be like, oh, you would think she's lying. Like, if a girl was to tell you the things I do, but
now you want to try to seem like a nice guy.
The thing is, how do you know? That's what I'm asking you. How do you know that you're ready? Because that's a lot of people's problem. They just don't know.
If you don't know, then you're not ready.
Okay,
that's not true.
I'll speak from my own experience. I mean, when my boyfriend and I were in that like talking stage, and it just kind of, I was thinking about it. You know, females they're always thinking. Sometimes they overthink. Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes.
Somebody say.
Okay, it's a female thing.
Yeah, let's be realistic.
I wasn't overthinking it, and I was appreciated his company. We could talk to each other and communicate. And we could argue like civilly and respectfully of each other. Now, me, when I argue, I get very passionate about it.
We know.
Oh, I was to say honestly.
Yeah.
No, I can tell honestly. It's just one of those. It's in your blood.
Yeah, I guess it's really easy to get me going, but it's easy to calm me down too. But so we could argue respectfully of each other.
So a nice song calm you down.
A what?
A nice song calm you down. Guitar.
Baby, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just need to walk away and be like, okay, let me think about what my part in this is, and then I can own it and come back and apologize for what I've done.
I really appreciate that.
Are you one of those females that sit there and be
hold
like...
Hold on, let me finish answering the question, and then we can go. Then we can go.
All right. Let me shut up.
But that's how I knew, like, okay, I'm ready to commit to this person. I like spending time with them. I like being with them, and I would like to make, commit exclusively to this person. I'm not saying marriage, but see where it goes.
Okay, I respect that. That's one problem I always have is people not knowing how to channel their energy. I feel like that's a big problem people have, especially with me, because people always say I think I know everything, but that's not true.
I get that too.
Yeah, like if I'm arguing from this is the way I view everything. I view everything objectively. I don't view things from my point of view or something like that. I view things from the way the whole world would see it. You know what I mean? So when people argue with me, a lot of times they get caught up and opinionated, and then they get mad and then say, "Oh, you think you know everything? You think you know everything?" But I don't, And I really would like to be the person I settle down with. I would like for them to know how to channel their energy.
You know what I hate? I hate when people be like, "Oh my gosh, you just hate being wrong." I'm like, who the heck loves being right? I mean, they love being wrong.
Yeah.
Like, who really loves that? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wrong today. Yay, good job.
I don't
Dave.
think it's human nature to love being wrong.
Yeah.
It's human nature to love being right.
Especially when you're trying to fight for something that you're passionate about, regardless of what the argument is, something that you actually believe that you're right about. Of course, you're gonna keep trying to prove it and fight for it because at the end of the day, you believe you're right. So I feel like that's the whole point and purpose of an argument. Now, the whole thing about argument that a lot of people don't understand, it's all about understanding. Like, that's the whole purpose of you arguing with your spouse. If it's not for understanding, honestly, you're just talking for no reason. Like, you're supposed to understand where this person's coming from. And that's why I really try to, I ain't gonna say I try, but I'd rather us get into a little bit of an argument to see how it works. Just because, I don't want us to be all happy. And, it's always good when it's good, but when it's bad, how are you gonna handle it? And that's why that's the whole point of the talking phase. That's why I'd rather talk first and at least get into that point where we have gotten in a disagreement and an argument, be like, okay, this is how it's going to go. Because I'd rather deal with that than, oh yeah, everything's just on the up and up. And then we get, committed, and then we get in one big argument. It's like, I can't deal with it. I can't believe it. I'm breaking up with you. And then we're done after a month. Like, I remember my last relationship, we argued, and it was the same exact way when we got in a relationship. And I expected it. I mean, I knew it was coming. So I'd much rather have had that than, not dealing with it at all and expecting it when we actually was in a relationship.
All right. Next question for you, Miss Elisa. Now, if you were on a first date with a guy, right, and the time comes for, the check, he takes the check, right? But then he pulls out a pocket full of coupons.
Or a gift card.
How do you react?
That's fine.
First date.
That's fine. I mean,
Ooh.
we're in college. We're in college, and you got to save your money.
See,
I mean,
like
most
her.
of us are working at retail, just just to get you by kind of jobs, get you by college. I mean, but if he was, I was gonna say if he was graduated and had a full-time job, maybe that'd be different. But no, I don't think it would be.
See, I like her. She's thinking from perspective of a college student.
I think it's being smart with money.
Frugal.
I think that's what that is.
Frugal.
I feel frugal is different.
Okay, no, it ain't. It's frugal.
Being smart with your money and financially smart is different than frugal.
Okay. Now, with that being said, what would be your ideal first date?
I'm not a dinner or movie kind of gal. I like doing activities.
That's the second one that says
My
that.
best first date was he took me to a Ed Sheeran concert up in D.C.
A cheering?
Ed Sheeran. Do you know who that is?
Oh, is that the guy with the red hair?
Yeah.
The ugly dude?
Sorry, can you know Ed Sheeran?
Yeah. Okay.
Up in D.C. We had dinner in D.C. and went to the concert.
Oh, when was that?
What?
When was that?
When was that? About a month ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
DC? I feel
Yeah.
you.
See, that was the
It was
first
really
date?
fun. Yeah, I had a great time, and it was the first date. But you got to remember, leading up to that, we've been talking for a while and been friends for a little bit too.
So do you
Okay,
believe?
yeah, that's
so do you
different.
believe a guy that spends more than $100 on a first date is irresponsible with their money?
No. What? I mean, I'm not expecting it by any means. I mean, it's okay to go on a first date if you can't, go to Wendy's or something like that. Do what you can do. But if that's what he wants to do, he asked you out, then okay.
I can't believe.
This is my opinion on it. Honestly, I think none of this matters. This is just my opinion. I don't think none of this we saying matters if you like somebody. Because I've liked somebody, and, we could literally go to McDonald's, split a McDouble, not even no mac sauce on there, and, it'd be like a fun time.
I'm
But if
alive.
you don't like somebody, you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm
took
not.
me to McDonald's.
I'm not
Wasn't
even.
even no Max sauce.
I'm not
in
even gonna
McDonald's.
lie. Nah, I'm not that kind of guy. If I got respect for myself. If there's anything that I don't like,
Well, then what's disrespectful? How is it disrespecting yourself if you take a girl to McDonald's
no,
or
I'm not.
spend
I'm
more
talk-
than $100?
No, I'm
on
saying in general as a first date. If there's something that happens that I don't like, so if you don't like
Yeah.
going to fast food, then I'm saying you have, that's the kind of respect you have for yourself. I'm saying if I had some kind of respect for myself when it comes to the first date, like let's say I don't like a girl that chews with her mouth open. Like if I don't want to deal with that, then guess what? It's my prerogative. And I don't want to deal with it. It's
But
just-
this is what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is that what you're saying is right. But if you like somebody, none of that matters.
But do you have to like get to another level of like to where that doesn't matter?
I don't know. But guess what?
Because like first impressions, if like you said, chewing with their mouth open, if like you don't have to deal with that, but if there's something else that outweighs the bad, like you're not going to continue. Like she makes you laugh, she's beautiful,
See?
smart,
Hey, there's some things.
but you're not going to continue because she chews with her mouth open. I mean, you could ask her.
Then you're gonna be demanding. Why you always asking me for stuff? Why you always asking stuff for me not to do? I don't want to do. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just like doing it. Like you never know. But like I
I
said,
don't think all females are like that though. Some can constructive criticism.
all females are different. We're not gonna say
Yeah.
group y'all in a bunch, but we're gonna say y'all complicated. But that was definitely dope. First segment questions for you, but we got some more questions after this break. We still have we got some music for you, and it's this Canon Motivation.
Welcome back, everyone. That was Motivation by Cannon. And we still here with the beautiful
Okay, you smack your teeth a
Alicia
lot.
Shannon. She can make really good quesadillas, by the way.
What?
I'm not just saying that because she's Mexican.
Oh, I was about
Oh.
to say, can you really make some bomb cakes?
Correction, I am just saying that because she's Mexican.
Yeah, he's never had a quesadilla made by me.
You was about the most racist and
Yeah,
But no, it's not racist though. It's stereotypical. Like if Alicia was to say, "Kay, you love chicken,"
that's a
is
fact,
that racist? No, that's a stereotype. And guess what?
It's a fact.
It's true. I
I
love
love
chicken.
chicken.
though. It's a bomb fact. Yeah, I
And I
don't.
do make a good quesadilla. So
Oh, you see the way she said?
Hold on, say that again.
quesadilla.
Yeah, my tongue would be somewhere else. if I tried to do that.
Can't help it.
I don't understand how babies like Spanish babies. Like, how do you know how to roll your tongue as a baby? If I tried to roll my tongue, bro, I had bumps all on it.
What? That
But
don't
anyway,
even- what?
that's besides the point.
Because you didn't learn Spanish growing up. You
Right.
learned English.
Exactly. That's just like when people that talk French, they talk like they got peanut butter in their mouth.
Was the beef?
Je suis.
It's a great impression. It's a great one.
Hey, I took French 1 and 2. All right, I know. Hey, look.
Yeah, I took it
Je
too.
m'appelle
The
Jacques.
test was so hard because the test would be in French. I'm like,
Oh, you had.
Like,
If
I
I
don't
can't read
speak
this.
French.
I had Mademoiselle. What was her name?
Yeah, you already messed it up. All right. Anyways, so we have a question for you.
All right, now this is a very irrelevant question,
Okay.
but I just thought, why don't I ask it? What is your favorite feature on a man?
Shoulders.
Physical feature. Shoulders.
Shoulders.
You like
broad
broad shoulders?
I do. It shows like I don't know. That's the
Manliness.
first thing I usually notice, and it does show manliness, like protectiveness.
Yeah, you be
Like-
mad as a mug. He got broad shoulders and can't fight. Hey,
Like I got you, kind of
Like,
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. Ladies,
Yeah.
just in case you were listening, my
I'm surprised you
shoulders-
didn't say eyes.
My
Normally-
shoulders are very broad.
No, shut up, Kay. But you
They
know
are.
what
can I
irks
say?
me? Like when I get the typical girl and you ask them that, you be like, "Hey, so what's your favorite feature?" I like her eyes. You wanna know why? Because the eyes tell the story of their life. No, it don't. My eyes don't tell you.
I
I
like
was like,
eyes,
I've
though.
never
No.
looked into someone's eyes.
My
and think,
eyes don't
I've seen
tell.
your soul.
Yeah, my eyes don't.
I've never thought that when I looked into a man's eyes.
My eyes don't tell you nothing. I don't care what.
Maybe I just don't have that gift, but I've never.
You gonna tell me you gonna look at somebody's eyes and be like, "Dang, your
Oh
eyes
yeah,
like
you're gonna be a
divorce.
pastor.
Your eyes smell like divorce. I'm gonna get away." Adultery. No, you don't know that. It's eyes like
So
that's just like saying, "Oh, somebody got ugly eyes." No, man, go ahead, Kay. I'm sorry.
all right. Now, question of the day.
I feel like that
First
was
of all, let me ask you
unnecessary.
this: are you ready for this question?
What?
Because some
Probably
people
not.
are not ready.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
So I'm
Ask
just
it.
going,
Let's see.
pull out my gun and shoot. Not literally. Don't stop listening.
This is Christian radio. They love guns. You forgot this is a conservative radio station.
Okay. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Love. You're stereotypical. I'm not necessarily stereotypical, but I do believe this. Love is defined by the love of Christ and the love of Jesus, and all that falls under that, and grace and mercy, forgiveness, of everything. I don't believe in love at first sight. I think love is learned.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Everybody, 90.9 The Light, you hear this. Women at Liberty believe that love at first sight is a myth.
One woman at least does.
No. We had somebody in before you that said the
did
same
ya?
exact thing.
Let's keep it 100, bro. There's no such thing
Let's
as
not
love
do
at
a
first sight.
generalization.
It sounds
Some people
good, though.
do believe that, though. And, I've heard stories of people, like, looking at someone and being like, I'm going to marry that person.
Yeah, I heard people say the same thing about Justin Bieber.
I mean, my parents particularly, my dad will tell me the story, and I didn't used to believe him, but he saw my mom and was like, I'm going to marry her, and they got married.
But I think that's a little luck involved. They actually ended up loving each other, though. I don't feel like at first sight they loved each other.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's plenty of girls I thought was going to be the one. And then I tried to make them be the one, and I found out they need to be two. Because there's just, I didn't like
Need
it.
to be
Yeah,
two
3 or
or
4.
Four.
Yeah, because it
Or
just was.
Or maybe just not
out
on
the
the
top
list.
10.
Yeah. We'll just take you off the list.
Yeah, K's are big on top 3s and 10s.
Yeah, like, some girls just, they dress up in a little suit. They don't get to wear a jersey yet,
Oh, yeah.
Can't get in the game yet. You
got bench
You on the
warmers?
bench?
Yeah. Not even bench warmers. They don't even sit on the
Everybody
bench.
got bench
They
warmers.
in the
on the
locker
travel
room.
team.
Everybody got bench warmers. Regardless they want to admit it or not, everyone has bench warmers.
Especially girls.
Especially
I don't
That's
know if
why
I like
dudes-
bench warmers. I've thought of possibilities.
That's a
why
bench
dudes-
warmer.
That's why
But
dudes
I'm
are
not
so
going to
scared.
keep you around thinking like, hey, I might want to date you someday.
And you keep a dude on the bench, but you let him know he on the bench. And you be like, you ain't about to play unless cuz get hurt. That's
Girls have done that to me before, though. I told
I'm
them.
sure they have.
I walk up, I'm like,
I'm sure
yo,
they have.
I really think you pretty, blah, blah, blah. I don't really tell them that, but I'm just saying that for radio's sake. Yeah, so I'll ask them for their number, and then they'll say, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, oh, you could just put me on layaway.
What?
I say it just like that.
K's a side chick, everyone.
Wow.
2 months later, pow. What you doing? Want to go out to eat? Layaway paid off. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it
Kay,
do.
you are the official side chick of the show. I'm glad to have you on here.
This is my thing, bro. I will be on the side if I know I'm on the side. Don't tell me I'm a main dish, have me thinking I'm the spaghetti. And then I find out I was the rice pilaf.
First of all, rice pilaf is actually
I'm
pretty
the
good.
breadsticks. I'm the Parmesan cheese.
Right.
You the backup. I understand.
I can't be the pilaf. I need to be the lasagna.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't rocking with either or. That ain't nah. If you sit there and tell me you got a boyfriend, honestly, I'm gonna step off. One, because I don't know how. I don't know
I
how
feel like that's
crazy it is.
disrespectful to their relationship or just even
It's not
the
even
man
that.
in general.
It's not
This
even
my-
that.
Like
I don't-
respecting another person.
This is my thing.
Like step off.
It's like
I'm
one
not
of
going to
taken.
respect your relationship if you don't, if that makes sense.
that is about the most trifling thing.
No, it's true, bro. Wow, if you're entertaining me while you have a boyfriend, how do you expect me to respect your relationship? I can't
Well, that's
do
true.
that.
If she's entertaining,
Yeah, don't
then
entertain me. If okay,
That is true.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. This girl I know, a guy texted her, and she was like, "Who's this?"
so she's playing. If
No,
she's
no, no.
playing, you don't.
He was
need,
like, he
you don't need
texted
none of
her.
that.
She was like, "Who's this?" He was like, "Oh, it's such and such." She says, "Oh, I have a boyfriend now. Don't ever text me again." Good Lord, that's how you shut that down. Like, you can't say anything about her. Like, if I
Good for her.
good for her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Good for
'cause
her,
Girls
yeah.
have definitely. Okay, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while.
Like,
What are
hey,
you doing
boo.
later? Like, you wanna meet up?
And the
I'm
thing
like-
is, girls be so good with it too. Because honestly, I've seen so many like girls post stuff like with their boyfriends on Instagram and Facebook, and they be like, "Oh my God, baby, I love you. We gonna be forever." Blah blah blah. But a couple of days ago, one of my homies just like, "Yeah, man, she hit me up trying to go out with me." I'm like, "Dang, these girls believable. I thought their relationship was about to work." Then I hear the flukeness that comes along with it. But like I said, the main reason why, and this is kind of selfish, like I don't like ever
I mean,
entertain.
like respect the commitment.
Nah, it won't even that. It's just the fact that, like, I don't trust your boyfriend. I don't know what he capable of. He could be like Big Debo or something like that. He might be a thoroughbred killer.
Or he could just have a gun.
Exactly, and you don't
He
know.
could just kill you. Let's be real.
Exactly my point. Like, I
mean-
don't. Your boyfriend could be honestly the star linebacker for the daggone Dallas Cowboys. I don't know who he is.
Coming at you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that beef. Like, I'm 5'7".
This is my take. This is my take on it though. Like this, 100%. Anybody that knows me know this is true. My take on it is, if I have a girl, she cheats on me, she's not my girl. She never was, never will be. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So if my girl cheats on me, what do I look like getting mad at the guy?
Well,
She entertained him. So
I feel like it depends,
both
though.
of y'all go be happy.
I feel like it depends. I feel like it depends if the guy knows you. Like, if the guy knew me and he still went out and did whatever it was, then
There's
I
a
feel like
difference
that's
between knowing me and being close to me. If you close to me, that's different.
son. If you know me and
and
you know my presence and you know that's my girl and you still went out and do it, that's basically saying, hey, I don't respect you. What you gonna do to me?
right, because he doesn't know you. I mean, or he knows you, but he doesn't. If you my friend, okay, I'm mad. But if you're not my friend, you just know me, you dap me up.
If I'm
not-
touching
I
your
don't know.
hands, bro, I know you. I don't just dap up anybody. All right, we gonna let that be known. You never know. People got saws. All right, you don't know what people got nowadays.
I don't know where this just went. Whose hands are you touching?
No, I'm
Like
talking
when
about-
you dap somebody up.
Oh,
hands
gotcha.
connect, you
Okay.
know?
what type of hands?
I didn't
See,
know.
that's the Mexicans. They
Yeah, I
probably
want to say
don't do
she
that.
got real fluke
They
real
probably
quick.
dance
Yeah.
instead of dapping up.
She was
They
like,
probably-
"Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, that's what we do.
So she's I
Yes.
mean, it's cool. We all got different flavors on how we introduce each other. I mean, hey, that's how it go.
So last question of the day,
Okay,
Miss Elisa.
bring it.
If you do love someone, would you be the first to say it? Because I know plenty of times people who have loved somebody, but they didn't say it just off the strength of,
I'm gonna
I
wait
want
till
to
he
say
say
it
it.
first. I'm going to wait till they say it and then say, love you too, or love you back.
Matter of fact,
blah,
do
blah,
you and your
blah.
boyfriend, do y'all say y'all love each other?
No.
Okay, no, never mind.
No.
Go ahead.
A little too personal.
And well, I know I said no, like, oh my gosh, no. I mean, no, because
Love is a big deal.
it, I like him a great deal. I do, but I loved him as a friend before, but I'm not in love with this person.
Right.
Respect
Like,
that.
I'm not
Head
ready to
over
die
heels.
for him, not ready, to build a life with him. And I think once you're in love, you're ready for that point.
So basically, what you're saying, as soon as the person say they love you, they better be coming out with a ring soon.
No, I
Oh.
mean, no, not soon, but I'm just, you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
And
ready.
I'm
I
not
got
saying
you.
you
I got
need
you.
to put a ring on it right then and there, but that's just how I feel. Anyway, I forgot the original question.
I'll restate
Sorry.
it for you. If you do love somebody, will you be the first one to say it?
Oh, okay. If I feel it, yeah.
You know, because some of them girls be like, he gonna say it first. If he don't feel it, then I don't feel it. Nah.
But this is
I
the thing,
feel-
though.
okay,
How will you say it? Will you say like,
Hey, babe,
all
I
right,
love
babe,
you."
love you? Like that's a good way to,
Like,
let's go.
and then run away, like,
Or will
love
you just be like,
bye.
babe, look at it.
I love you.
I would like it to be a serious
I love
moment and like look him in the eye saying,
Like the
this is
sunset
how I
coming up?
feel. Because he needs to know how I feel.
Do you like plan that out, or you just come out and just let it be natural and be like, I love you. I love you forever.
I think I'd plan it a little bit.
Think you plan it?
I think I'd plan it a little bit when I started feeling it.
What happened if it's the vice versa and he says it, but you're not feeling it? You'd be like, oh, that's cute.
I'd let him know.
Oh, geez,
I'll
blunt.
let him know.
Blunt. You gonna be like, I ain't feeling you like that. Not yet,
No.
at least.
I I care about you a great deal. I really do, but I don't feel like I can say I love you and mean it.
That's dope. And
That's cool though.
yeah.
I appreciate.
But I'm not
that.
saying we need to break up because of that.
I'ma tell you right
and I'm
now.
not saying I'm not going to get to that point.
If I
But
go ahead.
everyone works differently. Everyone's emotions goes at a different pace. That is something we need to talk about if we're not on the same page, I
course.
guess. But I don't think it's a reason to end a relationship at all.
I told myself if I ever proposed to a girl, I told a girl I love her, and she say no to either or, we ain't dating. I can't see you the next
Now
day.
this is the thing.
Can't see that face.
The male ego.
The male ego.
I understand his pride and ego would be
Some
wounded
people
a
just
little
like,
bit.
oh, you don't love me. That's it. It's a wrap. I was watching.
But
video.
then then that would honestly make me question his maturity level and be like,
Right.
are you serious? Like, okay.
Cause I was watching. I'm real. Like, I always laugh at the wrong things. That's one of my weaknesses in life. I laugh.
Yeah,
I do the
that
same
too.
thing
You know what I mean?
I think we all
I was
do
watching
that.
I was watching a video, and the dude, he proposed to his girl at a baseball game. I think it was a Yankees game.
Oh, I seen
so
that
you
joint.
know it was packed out there, right? So he had the announcer dude, everything. We might as well keep. The announcer dude came out there and was like, he wants to know, will you marry him? He on his knees and everything. He'd already proposed. She said, no. Just like no. And he at first it was like an awkward pause, like he thought she was joking, but she was like, so the announcer dude put the mic to her. She was like, yeah, no, I'm not marrying you. Like, it was like she didn't have no emotion.
Ooh.
He got up and ran away. I never laughed so hard in my life. He ran. I feel like
He never laughed so
you can at least
Poor
walk.
guy.
You could at least
Heart was
walk.
broken. You laughing at that?
It's funny
Granted,
to
I
me.
would have laughed too. I would have been like, ooh, awkward.
See, that's my thing. Like, I never know when I'm not really emotional guy. So like a lot of times girls will tell me, well, you don't show me this, or you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm just like, I feel this could be me just being stubborn, but I just feel as though when two different people are together, don't expect me to do anything that's not me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if a girl is like real emotional, I'm not gonna expect her to have tough skin or anything like that. I'll rub your back, tell you everything's okay. But don't expect me to be like, I love you, baby. Yes, I do. I love you more than anything.
Be clear
in the
about
world.
your
The African just
intentions.
came out of you.
Yeah. Be clear about your intentions. Don't be lying to each other, because if a person is like, I love you, and, you know, especially females, don't feel like you need to feel bad for him. Be like, oh, I love you too. No. Tell him where, because it's out of respect for another person too. Don't lie to him.
It's easier said
Y'all need
than
to be,
done.
I know
though.
it's easier said than done, and I found myself in situations where it's hard to follow even my own advice, but you know, you still got to go through it. You still got to respect the person, be like, how would you want to be treated if you were the one standing there bearing your soul and the person was just like, no.
All right, that's dope. Well, that was definitely a real cool segment.
Real touching.
Yeah, taking. But we still got some songs out here to play, and this is Andy Mineo. You Can't Stop Me. This is my joint right here. You like the joint, K?
Not at all, but you can play it.
This is Andy Mineo. You Can't Stop Me.
Welcome back, everyone. That was House and Cars by Clear Sight Music. What you think about that song, Josh?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, it was pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey, Kay, so Elisa and Rita are both gone. Elisa and Rita are both gone. So how you feel about our interviews today, man?
Well, I know Elisa personally, so that's my homie. So
Well, I don't know neither.
I know who she was talking about and everything. So
I put it like this: everyone that's listening, we want to definitely thank y'all for coming. Taking the time out to listen to us. And this is our first show for the people that don't know. And, it was definitely a pretty dope experiences. And we were going to actually have our little sports segment today, too, but kind of got carried away with relationships because people were coming in and out. And it was funny because we actually had, Rita was one of our, last-second decisions because we had two other people come out, but they were just like, oh, my God, we can't do it. We're nervous. So, Rita, we definitely want to say thank you for coming out and taking your time out because we were definitely about to be, talking about nothing for, a good hour.
I don't think so. I think we're always good at topics.
Of course,
But,
Kay.
yeah.
We were definitely going to have our little sports segment. We're going to let y'all know right now, what's going on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're still going to have another interview in. I'm actually bringing in a coworker, and we're going to come in and talk with her. But afterwards, this time we really are going to have a sports segment because we actually have a lot to discuss.
A whole lot to discuss.
A whole lot. And just for the people that do not know, Kay is a Redskins fan, and I'm a Panthers fan. Now we're both from Maryland. We both went to high school together. So I actually have a big hatred towards the Redskins. And I just wanted them to do one thing yesterday. And that was to beat the Falcons. They were so close to doing it. So close. But, of course, the Redskins going Redskins, and they choke up.
But,
The Falcons gave them every opportunity to win.
You know, we'll talk about that another day, where I can actually express myself and my feelings towards that. Because, you know, I'm a diehard fan, but, you know, today, well, just talking about our first show and everything.
We'll definitely talk about that. And we'll talk about Paul Crew later.
Yeah.
And Paul Crew meaning Kirk Cousins. But we're gonna talk about this dude on Wednesday. We got a lot to talk about with the Redskins organization. And plus all the else with the Patriots still being the Patriots, the NFC East being some garbage, AFC South being some garbage, and the NFC South being the best division in the NFL. But we're gonna
right. But yeah, just to touch on some topics from today, you really would never guess like some of these answers you get from like women. Like women are like really different.
Well, we already know females are different, man. Like that's what makes it hard to understand them because, like I said, growing up, I had 3 older sisters, and I was the youngest. And one thing I knew that they all were crazy, but they all were different, and that's scary, man. And that's the scariest thing. But it was cool for them coming in, and it's crazy how they didn't even hear each other talk, but they had some of the same answers. And, you know, it kind of speaks on the females that go to Liberty. Kind of all, like a few of them have the same mindset as far as like love at first sight and everything like that, which is, you know, pretty dope because any girl that comes up with these little fairy tale stories about, oh, you know, his eyes tell the story or I believe in love at first sight, it kind of just seemed flukish to me. It's like, you're kind of looking for a dream.
Yeah, the whole, I met him, he was riding a horse. Stuff like that just don't happen. I don't know. Maybe it's because of where I'm from. But where I'm from, stuff like that don't happen at all.
Not at all. We don't do stuff like that. And it doesn't make sense. Like, you know, you actually got to sit and know the person. Like, I mean, I know people like that go to Liberty that have been in a relationship but can't handle the arguments. Now, I'm not saying they argue every day, but they can't handle any arguments. And that kind of goes to maturity because at the end of the day, you got to realize that, you know, nobody has a perfect relationship. Like, whoever you look up to as far as relationship goes, you know, it could be Jay-Z and Beyonce. It could be Jerry Falwell and his wife. It could be your parents, your grandparents, anybody. They will all tell you the same exact thing, and that is they go through stuff. It happens. It's all about getting out of the problems. Like, you know, that's what mature adults do. They rectify their problems. They don't sit there and, you know, oh, my God, we're arguing. I got to break up with you. Like, it's all about growing up in maturity. And I feel like, you know, the people that came in, they understand that, but a lot of people don't. And, Kay, how do you feel about that, Kay?
Well, you know, man, this is one of the things I really struggle with is people not knowing how to channel their energy. Like, anytime I get into a big argument with someone, it's never about what we're arguing about, which I think is a real big sign of maturity. I feel like me and Josh can argue, and we really won't get off topic. He won't start talking about my mom or
talk about the shoes you wore last week.
Right, like, you know what I mean? I feel like he knows how to channel. That's how we able to click so easily because we both know how to channel our energy. If we're arguing about how he thinks Barry Sanders is the best running back ever, and I think that's blasphemous, we can continue to talk on that subject.
Yeah, because you definitely got those people that just be like, they'll spurt out and go anywhere, and they'll be like, oh, we're arguing, blah, blah. Well, what about that girl? You like,
yeah,
what
and
that got to do with it?
And it's just not even with like people our age. It's older people as well. Like, it's people that are 40 years old, 50 years old that have these same problems. They don't know how to channel energy. And I feel like what a lot of people do is they don't really care about the topic at hand, but they want to argue something completely. They just want to win the argument.
Yeah, they just want to be right. They just want to win.
They just want to be right, which I think is a real sign of immaturity. I think that's how I determine if someone's mature or not. How they handle themselves and how do you call it, in sticky situations. Because that's one thing I've always been able to pride myself on is my ability to not panic and not overreact and things like that. I'm always calm. I'm a real active guy, but in tough situations, I'm actually always calm. I think that's a sign of my maturity. So I feel like the biggest problem with relationships and couples.
Well, hold on, Kay. I forgot to even ask you this question. Since we was over here asking these girls these questions, let's ask you, what is love, Kay?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I really don't know what love is. Only people I've ever told I love you is my mom, my dad, my brother, and my nieces and nephews, bro. Like, I really don't know what love is from a relationship standpoint. I know what it is from a friendship and a mom and dad family type thing. I know what love is. Definitely know what it is. I love all my friends here. Like, I love them. But when it comes to like a girl, I don't know the difference between like me loving her as a person and me being in love. I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, you can always respect that. I'd much rather a person be like that than just love everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I've definitely been a victim of a person that's been caught up and said I love you to people who I really didn't love. And I mean, I regret it, but it's like, you get caught in the moment.
My thing is, it's not even like I'm just saying I don't love anybody. It's just like I just don't know if I do. You know what I mean? I don't know what it means, so I can't really say, you know?
Well, then, like, it's like one of those, how do you ever expect to get married then, Kay? Kay, you expect to get married?
Yeah, I got the M on my poem.
You got the, what? What?
I'll definitely be married. I could definitely see myself being married. I want to be married. But I'm just saying, I really don't know what it is, bro. Like, because I feel like I like people, but I don't know if I love them, if that makes sense.
I mean, I feel like the real hard thing about that is like finding the fact, are you either really infatuated with the person or you really love them? And like, what levels does it take to get there? Because, I mean, time really doesn't show no love. Like, you could be with somebody. I remember I heard one of my homies, they were just like, yeah, I've been in a relationship for 3 years and she broke up with me because she said she don't love me. What? What? Like, how does that happen? I don't understand that. Y'all was together for 3 years and it's like, yeah, she said she don't love me.
No, really though. A lot of relationships nowadays are about convenience. There's so many people I was like real close. I'm talking close friends, like everyday type stuff in high school. But now I don't talk to them. Why? Because it's like it was convenient for us to be friends. We went to the same school. We lived near each other. You know, things like that. But now we're not friends. But it's people that I'm 500 miles away from right now that I still talk to all the time. So I feel like a lot of things are based off convenience. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully I find out one day. And tell us guys what you think. You can call in at 434-582-2909. Tell us what you think love is.
Hey, and also, man, we got a Facebook and a Twitter page. It's the J and K Show. We will be posting videos, and we will be posting our like topics and questions, so you all can get involved with us and talk to us. And eventually, we are gonna get calling, so y'all all can call us and chat with us, and we can have you on there as well. And we might have some prizes one day. Ain't gonna be nothing good. Like, ain't gonna be nothing great. It ain't like we gonna give you $1,000 or nothing. But we might give you like $20 gift cards from Logan's or Dick's or something like that. You might get your boyfriend something. Be like, oh yeah, you can get that Under Armour I like to see you in with the gift card or something like that. So you definitely gotta stay tuned with us, and we definitely appreciate all the support.
So everybody hashtag the J&K Show. And like I said, I am Broadway K here with my partner
Showtime Sanders.
And you all have a beautiful day.
And keep it real, my brothers and sisters.